Hello, welcome. We are sitting here with Jabez Da Sorrow. How's it going?
Going fine. Can't complain.
Thank you for being here.
Yeah, thanks, man.
I appreciate you guys, man. I'm very humble.
Oh, yeah. Now, I want to know, where'd you get the name, Jabez Da Sorrow?
All right, Jabez Da Sorrow. Okay. So, I had this name with me for 10 years. All right. So, first I had to, in order for me to tell this story, I have to tell another story.
Okay.
So,
Get the full history.
yeah. So, around 2008, 2009, I began experimenting with like drugs, like a shit ton of drugs. So I used to do a whole bunch of cocaine, Molly's, Percocets, Adderalls, all that, and became addicted, highly addicted. All right. So I ended up getting arrested, going to jail for 6 months, getting out, and the judge saying, "Hey, you need to clean up your life." He sent me about my dad. Now, mind you, I was still young, don't really give a fuck or whatever.
Right.
So I decided to take that opportunity just to go see what my dad's doing, because me and him didn't even have too much of the best relationship, right? So, yeah, my dad's in the military, so there was no fucking way I could lean to the left or to the right. It was all structured bullshit, right? So I'm getting off drugs, and I'm thinking about doing drugs, using. They don't have any fucking drugs in that goddamn house, right? So it made me start reflecting of what the fuck's going on with my life, right? So when I was younger, when I start to reflect, when I was younger, I was mentally abused by my mom, right? She don't know it. She's a sweetheart, and I love her to death, right? But she more or less did it. It made me go against my dad. Made me thought she was sick, but she wasn't. I was sick, but I wasn't. You know, really fucked my head up.
Oh.
But treated everybody else awesome, right?
All right.
So fast forward to where I am now in Georgia by my dad, and my dad and my stepmom takes me to a church with them for a family reunion.
Oh, wow.
And I'm not a fucking church person.
Okay.
I don't like church whatsoever. To anybody else who like church, hey, do your thing. That's fine. But well, as far as Christianity goes, but I heard this pastor. She was speaking about this guy named Jabez, right? And this guy named Jabez, when he came into the world, he gave his mother pain, right?
Mm-hmm.
So his mother named him Jabez, the sorrowful one.
Oh,
right? So Jabez means the sorrowful one.
Okay, yeah.
Right?
Interesting.
So, you know, when she was telling me, when the pastor was saying all this about Jabez, and, you know, and then she went into detail about how his mother used to treat him like shit, but treat everybody else good. And the only thing he ever wanted, the only thing he ever asked God was to bless me. Just bless me. Like, you know, I don't care what you give me, just fucking give me something, right?
Right.
And you know, he did. I mean, that's simple, right? And then that kind of resonated with me. So that day forward, I put Jabez, and I typed that shit on Google, Jabez Da Sorrow, to see who else got it. Nobody's got it. I'm like, holy shit. And then I tried to get rid of this name for over a decade.
What name?
Jabez Da Sorrow.
You tried to get rid of it.
I tried to get rid of it because
You wanted to change it up?
yeah, you know what I'm saying? Think about this, right? You get on stage and you're the announcer, you know, little youngin,
Right.
come onto the stage.
Oh, right.
Little whatever
Read
comes
it.
to the stage.
Yeah.
The fuck is this?
Jabez?
Jabez?
Yeah.
Jabez? D. I got it.
Right.
And my name is
Yeah.
Jabez Da Sorrow. And then, you know what I'm saying? So I just thought it was always just a funny name,
Yeah.
right? But the more and more I keep with it, the more it becomes me. So
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
there are aspects of Jabez is, you know, the light guy, you know, rap about other shit. And the other, and the sorrow is
Nice.
him.
Some
you know what I'm
darker
saying?
thing, yeah.
It's darker.
Right.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's a not to make a long story longer, but that's what it is.
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, that's sweet because I mean I've wondered that since I heard the name.
Yeah.
Well, I wonder what
Very-
that's from.
It's very unique. I didn't want to pick like little.
Yeah, it's good not
Or
to be
young.
common, you know.
Yeah.
And
Hey,
honestly,
fuck
I'm
that.
glad. I think it's cooler that you even were trying to get rid of it almost, you know, in a sense, but it stuck. And
Can't get
like
rid
you
of it.
said,
It's too long.
Yeah.
But people keep.
it's unique, man.
Yeah,
I mean, even the spelling of it and just the words in themselves look.
They keep. Like I'm like, you know, every time I go on Google, you could type my name on Google, and my whatever will pop up. So
I
I
think it's your Apple Music profile.
yeah.
That's what I saw.
What if you called yourself JD Sorrow? That sounds like a author's name.
Sounds like
or
a
something.
fucking car
Yeah.
dealership.
Like a
Yeah,
car dealer,
yeah.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a shady car dealership
Yeah.
at that. You know, what I'm
JD
saying?
Sorrow.
About to
JD
say
Sorrow's
lemons.
Fords,
Yeah.
Mustangs.
Wow. Well, that's awesome. Yeah. Jabez Da Sorrow.
Yeah, man, that's my
Was
name.
you said around 2008? That's when you mentioned 2008, 2009. Is that
Yeah.
when you started making music as I guess as Jabez, or in general, just in general?
Well, I went. I went by the nickname of what the fuck nickname I was going to. I forgot what nickname. Little something.
Okay.
Young Snoop Dizzle.
Young Snoop Dizzle.
Young Snoop Dizzle. And that was in 2007-ish, 8-ish.
Okay.
And that probably lasted by like maybe a year. That's when I was like doing all the gang banging and
Okay.
drugs and shit like that. But yeah, so I started rapping around 2008. What got me into rapping, because I'm not really a big, you know, I love hip hop, but
Yeah.
I wasn't big on rapping. You know, I love rap, but not rapping.
Yeah.
But Soulja Boy inspired me to rap.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No way. Okay.
Soulja Boy inspired the fuck out of me. Of course, like, you know, and of course Lupe Fiasco was my catalyst.
Yeah.
Right. I probably would have been in a lot more darker place if I didn't hear Lupe. I think of him as like the original Good Kid, Mad City.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's the original Good Kid, Mad City, and you know Kendrick is second, but he's the original because if you listen to Food and Liquor 1 and The Cool, you could see that his personality ain't matching up with Chicago, with the Chirac. You know, it's
Okay.
not matching. He wants to get out and do
Right.
better things.
Right.
He's the first one to me, whoever spoke about anime on the rap lyrics and made it cool. You know, he mentioned.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he mentioned Lupin the Third. To me, that's dope. Off of Touch the Sky with Kanye West. I'm like, oh shit, you know. But making rap music wasn't my first. Making rock music was my first.
Oh,
first love.
okay. So that's how you got introduced to like
To just
making.
creating. Yeah,
Nice,
yeah.
nice, okay.
Yeah. I had a rock band called N.O. Tomorrow.
No way.
Yeah. So it was.
Do you guys have stuff online?
We didn't have anything
Oh
online.
man, I wanted
that
to,
was
get,
that
I
was
was
a
take a
time
deep
when,
dive.
that was when
Beach Club,
MySpace.
Oh,
Was
yeah.
up,
Oh, yeah.
and
Now it's all deleted. All that shit they lost.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
But yeah, it was called N.O. Tomorrow, and it came from it had a lot of influence from Papa Roach, Systems of a Down, Let's see, a little bit of My Chemical Romance in there.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah,
I don't think a lot of people would expect that.
Yeah, it had
hip hop artists.
a lot of Avenged
transition.
Sevenfold.
Oh yeah,
I was fucking knee deep in Avenged Sevenfold.
really?
Yeah. Yeah, so
How many people were in the band?
it was just a drummer, guitarist, and me.
That sounds like it was
You
back
just
in
doing
the,
vocals?
the Fuse
I was doing
days.
vocals,
Nice.
screaming.
Nice.
No way, dude. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So,
Damn.
then after that, you know, we broke apart, and for me to get another band, I mean, that shit's tough, man. So,
Did you guys have a good like chemistry?
we had a good chemistry.
Yeah.
But people just moved away.
Yeah.
You know, we grew up, so the only thing I could do by myself was write music and learn how to rap. So I got like 2 or 3 books worth of just rhymes that I've been practicing. Because if I was gonna do this rap shit, even though Soulja Boy was the reason why I wanted to rap,
Yeah.
I didn't want to be that type of rapper.
Right. Yeah.
You know-
And I feel you there. I never try to like emulate the things I really like to listen to. Almost, you
Right.
know?
Well, I used to sound a lot like Drake, a lot like everybody. It took a while for me to find my own unique style. So it took me a while. Like, I probably got my own style when I lived in Hawaii.
Oh, okay, nice.
That's when
Wow.
I developed my own style.
Yeah, I seen that. Is that when did you release that Hentai and Johnny Walker there?
I released Hentai and Johnny Walker in Hawaii. Yep.
Okay, I seen that on the Reverb thing.
Yeah, it's that song went crazy, like it spread like wildfire.
Yeah.
That song is what had got me popping in Hawaii, right? Because, you know, everybody, well, a lot of them are Asian, and a lot of them is like Hawaii is a humongous anime, like boiling pot.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. So, you know, and it's just, man, I miss Hawaii.
Yeah, I mean that's
It's nice
cool
there.
too, because it seems like it's spreading like that. Really, I guess the respect for the animation and whatnot in general.
I mean, yeah, and then no, and I'm gonna tell you, like,
You see a lot of fake anime kids out there.
I see a lot of fake anime people, and I see just a lot of, like, okay, so this is one of the catalysts why my upcoming project FUB is here, right? And I tell you because, like, I was hanging out with a couple of guys, and we were talking. They heard my music. One of them does like this trap shit, right? And then he told me, "Hey man, I heard Johnny Walker, Hentai and Johnny Walker, and I don't really like it because I don't understand it. And like, you know, I kind of think that you shouldn't be putting your eggs in this anime basket, because I do have another project called Anime and Late Nights."
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah,
So I have 3 projects coming out along with FUB, and then FUB 2 when that comes out.
to roll them out.
But like, Anime and Late Nights is my baby, right? That's what I've been working on for like 2 years. And so it kind of took me aback a little bit, right? Like, you know, we were going back and forth with, like, listen, the anime, us otakus, because I do consider myself an otaku, right?
What can you explain what that is?
Oh, an otaku is a person who build Gundam models, who build models,
okay.
who just love anime,
Gotcha,
and talk
gotcha.
about anime. I'm an otaku, and there's billions of us. You know, not to talk about money, because money, I don't really give 2 shits about it. But as far as the monetary wise, because one of them was looking to manage me, but he wanted me to start rapping about other shit.
Okay. Yeah.
So I told him, you got to understand the market, right? The fact that they don't have anybody speaking for them, right?
Yeah. That's
I'm
a
that
unique
voice.
market. Yeah.
Or at least I consider myself that voice, right? So you have to think about, you have to do some fucking research. And I'm getting kind of pissed because you talking about my people and the shit that I really love. I really love anime,
Right.
right? I really love everything about it. So, like, there are fake anime people, but there are people who are these fucking people, man. They don't understand it, so they don't like it. Like, who the fuck are you?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
To,
Or
like-
they'll just start talking trash about it, like
Right.
without even knowing or
So-
having seen it.
So I made the song Crowley, right? The song Crowley came from Aleister Crowley. It's a when I make music and I put a title to it.
Yeah.
I don't rap about the thing that I'm rapping about on a title.
Right.
I make the sound. I make it to what it sounds like.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So Crowley is part of that.
Okay.
Right. Crowley is saying like, do what the fuck you want. Right. He said, do what thou wilt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily think that's a satanic thing or anything like that, but I think we all should do what thou wilt. Do what the fuck you want to do, right?
Oh, yeah.
So my thing is, I want to rap about anime. I want to rap about the fucking thing I want.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So
That's about to be on FUB too, right?
yes, that's about to be on FUB. And even that, the whole album, the whole EP is about like just saying fuck you to everybody who want to be normal or who think what you're doing is weird, or you know, or I have to do or say or act like how you want me to be, even though it may or may not be normal.
Right.
Right. So yeah, that's it gets me kind of heated, so I'm sorry, man.
No, that's
No,
good,
yeah,
dude.
for sure.
That's that, and that's
Like,
awesome.
Kind
dude.
of really pissed me off, man. And now, you know, he's not rapping no more. Yeah, and the guy, like, yeah, man, it's just fucking pissed me off, man. Cause he also,
And he's not even doing anything anymore.
not anymore. I mean, but the thing about it,
Just think if you would have like listened to him and went in that other
Yeah, right.
direction, man.
oh, and I wasn't either. But the
Right,
thing
right.
about it is like you know, another thing which I don't know if you guys gonna ask me a question, but you know, I'm super fucking humble, right? So I come to this is not my house. My house is New Orleans. That's where I was born and raised at. I can fill a show. I can fill an entire venue up, you know, in a week's notice.
Right.
But the fact that I'm in somebody else's kitchen, you have to be super humble, right?
Right.
So I do tell people, especially people who do travel to do music, like, hey man, you want to do some shows here? I can hook you up with the people, but be super humble.
Right.
Right. So, you know, he's not super humble, or people like that isn't super humble.
Yeah.
And now they can't get a show.
Yeah, and that doesn't. It's not conducive to a productive or constructive
Exactly.
like environment. And I don't know if you noticed, because you said you're not originally from around here.
Right.
So have you noticed within the time that you've been here, like, do you see it as being a thriving or starting to thrive, like, creative environment for like hip hop and lyricism in general? I mean,
Here?
from the people that you know around here, I guess, yeah. Or was it popping off more back in Hawaii?
Hawaii was popping.
I can imagine.
I
I mean,
mean,
know why I asked it. We're in the.
I
It's
mean,
fucking cold outside here.
I mean, I used to have shows where it's sold out. My shows were sold out.
Okay, yeah.
And like, people just climb on stages and
wow.
shit like that. Like, you know, women climb on stage and do whatever the fuck. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? That shit. You know, it's on Facebook. I think I put it on Facebook, but it's
seen
like
the video, live video, yeah.
It's like, what the fuck? You know, I was piling, but it took me 3 years
To get to that point there, right?
just to even get to that fucking point.
Wow.
Right?
Wow.
Here, I'm gonna tell you, when I decided to fly here, I was just on the hip hop page, on the Quad City Hip Hop.
Oh yeah.
And I was just trying to look for anybody, talking to anybody. I talked to Josh Graves at Graveyard Studio. He was the first person.
That's probably like one of the better ones to at least hit up or link up
Yeah.
with. I feel like around here.
I talked to Royce.
Oh okay.
Um,
Dude, I would have like hit up all the ones that like don't check their messages ever on accident, you know?
Yeah, he answered me too. He contacted me, like we had DMs, and the crazy thing about it is that I stopped DMing him while I was here, because I just forgot to.
Yeah.
And we had like a little meeting, and I was just looking at him like, who the fuck is this guy? Is fucking familiar. And I'm like, hey, I know you, man. I used to talk to you while I was in Hawaii. And I showed him, and like, oh,
No
shit.
way, dude.
Yeah, but
Oh, so you were reaching out before you were even over here?
yeah.
Wow,
And y'all
okay.
was reaching out, telling him, because the thing about it is that, you know, I kind of want to ask permission, right? Especially if I'm in somebody else's city.
Yeah,
or
you mean like
neighborhood.
get to know the people that are doing this kind of thing?
Get to know them, and because potentially this could be a city where I could be I could blow at, right? So I have to understand the city,
Right.
You know, understand the community, and do my part, you know, because now I have to do a part in not only in my city in New Orleans, I have to do a part in the Quad Cities as well, right? So now I have to. If I have any value, I have to bring it to the Quad City.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I have to rap about it. Even though I'm not from here, I'm not going to speak like I'm from here, but I will rap about, hey, the Quad Cities is a cool fucking place. All right? But to answer your question, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I did a Aubrey, period, right? He had a show at the Supper Club. And he just said, hey, just come to the show.
Okay.
All right? I'm not on the card or anything like that. You know, I was kind of bummed, but I always carry my flash drive in my,
Just in case.
in my chest bag.
Yeah.
Chest bag. So every time you see me and I got a chest bag, best believe there's a fucking flash drive in there. And I'm ready
There's
to
a whole
go.
set in this
I'm ready to
motherfucker.
fuck something up
Hell
any
yeah.
given moment.
Yeah. I'm hoping
That's
you fucking
good.
have. Hoping somebody drops off.
Hoping somebody fucking drops off, and I'm like, nobody ain't dropping off because everybody just in there killing it, and I'm like a dog in heat. But I enjoy it. You know, he personally invited me to the
That's
place,
awesome.
and he talked to me for a little bit, and it was awesome. But you know, the guy who was supposed to come do a show didn't make it.
It dropped off.
But the first thing I told Aubrey was like, hey, I got a flash drive. I got a little something.
Just throwing that out there, just in case you need to know. Got a
Yeah.
flash
Got a
drive.
flash drive.
Well, and that was the first time you went and actually physically kicked it? Like met Aubrey in person? And
Yep, you met him in
show.
person. They did Ops, period,
Yep.
Ops, period. I'm like,
Oh,
oh shit, this
yeah.
kind of fucking dope.
Yeah.
So
Seen that.
I had this song called Ignorant Shit, which is, I think it's online, but it's not the real version. I got the real version in my phone. Like the one you guys hear, that's a real version. The one that's online that I gotta take off is the unmixed version.
Okay,
but
I got you. 'Cause I've heard it live and I just heard it online earlier this week.
I heard, so I did a whole bunch of tracks. I killed every last one of them, and I did Ignorant Shit at the end, and I killed it. And after that, you know, people came, dapped me up, and hey, who are you? And you know, I'm like, okay, bet, cool.
Fuck yeah.
Immediately, I
response.
got invited to another show. And
Nice.
this time, I'm doing it.
And that's
Yeah.
why you gotta be prepared at all times.
Yeah, keep that flash drive on you.
I keep fucking clips just in fucking case, man. Like, cause you never know. Because, like, I tell you, and what got me that, man, I'm gonna tell you guys another story. I got a lot of stories, man.
Oh, go ahead,
I'm
dude.
33 years old, man.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
I got a lot of fucking life. But like, so back in Hawaii, they had this open mic contest, right?
Okay.
This is my first show in Hawaii.
Okay.
Right? And motherfuckers not giving me a chance. Alright. And whoever wins, okay, Lil White was supposed to be there to judge. And whoever
Lil White
wins,
was, okay.
yeah, and the person who wins that opens up for Lil White.
Really? Oh, wow. He must have been playing there or something.
Yeah, he was playing, what's this place in Hawaii? I'm so sorry. Hawaii. I know we did it at this place called Next Door. You guys should go there if you guys are in.
I'm trying to go to Hawaii in general.
Hawaiian
man.
Bryant's. He was playing at Hawaiian Bryant's. Hawaiian Bryant's
Bryant's.
is a pretty dope spot. Shout out to Waikiki. That's my second home. I will be moving back. But he went to this place called Hawaiian Bryant's. So, you know, I don't even know how I even got on a card, right? It was hosted by this by this radio host called, her name was Tantra. She was dope as fuck, man. She's actually mentored me a little bit, a lot actually. So, you know how when you're the new guy, they put you on fucking first. Like, get the fuck out of here, right?
Yeah.
The fuck out of here. So, all right, fair enough. I had a fucking, not a CD. Yeah, no, I had him a flash drive. This is the first time I ever fucking used that shit. I handed him a flash drive and the shit didn't work. Oh fuck.
Damn.
So why the DJ's fucking around with that shit?
Yeah.
He's pushing somebody else through.
Oh, really?
Right. So the other person going, and he's still following around. So he like, hey, bro, this shit not working.
Damn.
So he pushed another person through. Finally, Lil White shows up. They pushed like 2-3 other people through. And he's like, hey, can you email it to me? So I emailed him the whole set list.
Yeah.
And like, we'll see if it works, but if it doesn't, you're kinda fucked, my guy.
Right.
Okay, so then like the 2 or 3 other major people went on there, did their thing. Then I'm like, hey, we got this guy named
Yeah. Again.
Don't worry about it.
Again.
Hey, my name is Jabez Da Sorrow. All right, I came from New Orleans, Louisiana, whatever. Little White was sitting there just looking. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to fuck this shit up.
Yeah.
So I did this song called Roar. I think I reintroduced it when I was at Bent River. It was the first song I played.
Okay.
My flow reaches out to the ranges. And motherfucker started, okay. Shit kind of sound kind of dope. And then I did another song, and then I did House of the Rising Sun. Lil White was like, hey, y'all fucking this shit up. I want him to do that shit all over again.
No shit.
Like he just sitting there like, I'm in it. All right, I'm like, this motherfucker.
That's crazy,
This
dude.
motherfucker's in this shit. All right, cool. So I performed it again. This time with the right mic, all that shit. Hey, he went. He called everybody up, and Lil White was like, "Hey, I don't give a fuck who you got. That Jabez, he won."
No way. Lil White.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I won this shit.
That's
So
crazy.
I performed, opened up for him, met his management.
Oh, you did it? You ended up?
Yeah,
Oh, I forgot. Yeah.
I ended up winning that shit, man. And like,
That's awesome.
so we stay in contact every now and then. You know, I'm just waiting on for me to get a little bit more catalog and get a little bit more popping before we try to do some shit. But true fucking story, man.
That's crazy.
Like, and that shit is documented.
Documented.
So go on Facebook and check that shit out. True story, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy too. And it's kind of cool because you get to like you almost when you go you uproot from one place and then you go like coming here to the Quad Cities from Hawaii. To do that, you're taking your your music, what you have, and your craft, but also any fan base that you grew in there, you at least take with you through social media and your online presence and whatnot. But and to do that, it sounds pretty difficult though.
Yeah, it is.
Go
So
to another city, it's crazy.
I have to go to another city and establish roots all over again, right? And the hardest part for me, because I was performing in Georgia first, right?
Okay.
But the hardest one for me was Hawaii, cause like after I did that Lil White show, the fucking talent contest and the Lil White show, it went down fucking hill. Right, because like I'm the new guy on campus and I killed that shit.
Right.
And now I might potentially take food from my people's mouth. Right. So what I had to learn in Hawaii, which is why it's the hardest, I had to learn the difference between a guy rapping on stage. I had to learn from a guy rapping on stage to a fucking performer.
Right.
I had to go in that motherfucker and rap, perform my ass off.
Yeah.
I had to perform. You had to see it in my face, in my fucking, in my neck, the veins. You had to see that shit.
Yeah.
So from it took me like a year and a half, almost 2 years, to get my performance right. You know what I'm saying? With the backtracks too, Aubrey.
Yeah.
Right? And you,
yeah,
but
calling it.
But I'm actually. That's why I'm rehearsing so I could get away from the backtrack. I'm at a point in my life where I'm at a point in my artistry where now I don't need. I shouldn't be using it because my performance is by far. You don't want to sound cocky, but you're gonna want to pay for this, right? So if I feel like you're gonna want to pay for this, then I have to make sure you get a good enough bang for your buck. Right. So now I have to use the backtrack because I think, and what people think, that I'm really good at performing. So I have to get off the backtrack. So I will be getting off of it, and the show's gonna be fucking amazing.
Oh, dude, like, I mean, even with what I've seen with them, it's like, it's not like you're taking a break every other word. You know, you're actually spitting shit, and and you got a lot of, and there's just like high energy. The first time I saw you play, there's like a bunch of kids at the show just going crazy. Man,
that shit was crazy. Don't my first mosh pit. I love mosh pits, man.
Oh, yeah.
I love mosh pits, man. Like, but man. So perform. You got to be a better performer, right? And once I start performing, I started getting paid in Hawaii. And once I started getting paid, that's when, my price would never. I'll never have a price to be like features or whatever because I'm not big. I can't give you an extra 200,000 followers.
Right, yeah. At least you're self-aware. There's a lot of people around here that think they can.
But I'm about to get on stage and tear this motherfucker up.
Right, put some force and energy.
And I'm about to leave with a lot of fans.
Right.
So, and you can see the shit on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. So therefore, and you contacted me. So therefore, I think you should pay me.
Right.
I don't care if it's $1.
Yeah, because you're putting in actual work. You're not going up there and.
I'm not saying it's expensive. I mean, I'm a cheap buy right now.
Yeah.
I'll perform for $1, and I'm about call 911, call the fucking fire trucks, cause I'm about to burn this bitch down.
Hell yeah, dude.
For $1. So, yeah, man, to be a performer, and that's what I learned in Hawaii, and then I took that here, and with this whole Astro Hop thing that King Supreme is doing, right? How I'm coming at it, because I have to face the music, right? I'm not an underground rapper.
Yeah.
All right. So the shit that I make tends to be commercial as fuck.
Right.
And there's nothing I can do about it, right? So what I'm attempting to do is I'm trying to commercialize the Astro Hop, right? By putting it in massive markets.
Okay, yeah.
If I can do that, at least people are more aware of it. Right. And like I said, I'm not forcing myself to be commercial. It's just I just have a commercial fucking sound.
Yeah.
Right. So that's one of my goals while I'm here. And then when I leave, now I got other shit to take with me. Now I get to introduce a whole different city.
Yeah.
To Astro Hop and the style of music, the unique style of music that I make.
Yeah, you grow as an artist. I can imagine how much like you would grow going from here with what you're already working on or having the works.
Yeah.
You said Instagram. You listed off a couple sites. Where would people find you? Is it just the name?
Just the name.
Okay.
If you type in just the name, I guarantee you'll find me because that's the only one, Jabez Da Sorrow. Now, I am on Twitter, but I don't know how to fucking use that shit.
Yeah. So I've got an account too, and I've never.
So you can follow me on Twitter. I promise you, if I get an assistant or somebody who knows how to do that shit, they will answer you through my words, through their typing. But Instagram, I'm always on Instagram. I just feel like I like taking pictures more than anything. So just type in Jabez Da Sorrow and I'll be there. You'll see a lot of my clothing because I do design clothes.
Okay, well, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I design clothes. It's called Black Samurai.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I've seen you, Aubrey and Preston, in these jackets, I think.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
this one I'm also like kind of creating right now.
Okay.
You know, just a simple, oversized jacket
Okay,
with the
nice.
Black Samurai logo. So yeah, I'm creating Black Samurai.
What got you into that? Starting to design clothes.
Well, to make this long story short, condensed, one of my boss saw my videos, and I used to dress like really trash. Cause I used to get up on stage and just try to do what I got. That was the fucking grind, right?
Yeah.
I had to learn how to perform. Oh, I could jump and rap at the same time. Oh shit!
Right.
New skill acquired.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So after he said that, he's like, man, how you move, how you perform is good, but bro, you dress trash as fuck. Right? So I'm like, and that's why you're not moving anywhere. Like, you gotta appear larger than life.
Yeah.
All right. So I started like, I was always a pretty decent dresser, you know, not that bad, but I just never dressed properly going to shows. You
Yeah.
know? I wear dad clothes, cargo shorts and shit like that.
Yeah.
But I started putting together some shit. People started liking it, and then I started looking at shit that was out in the stores that was hella expensive, and I'm like, well, that's too expensive for me.
Yeah.
So I started making them, and then I started thinking about it, like, there's no black-owned luxury brand. Where is the black Gucci? Where's the black Louis Vuitton?
Right.
Where is that? Is that Yeezy? You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
like, that's not. He's owned by Adidas.
Yeah.
So it's like, and then I gotta think about why is Gucci and why is Gucci expensive? And because it's Gucci.
Right.
Gucci can say
the brand,
anything.
The brand itself.
Yeah, Gucci says I can do what the fuck I want.
Yeah.
You know, Gucci said this fucking jacket is $300-400.
Right.
Why, Gucci?
With a little bit of paint on
Yeah,
it.
because I'm Gucci.
Yeah.
Right? So, okay, so I'm going to make high quality items, low quantity, right? And it's going to be a little expensive, but it's because I'm Black Samurai.
Right.
And I think I have a luxury brand.
That's a cool brand right
Yeah.
there. I like that.
Yeah, so it's going to be extremely, so how I'm doing it, I'm going to do 3 items and 1 novelty
Okay.
item. I see the SNES cartridges. I actually wanted to do a game, either a Sega or SNES cartridges, like just a Black Samurai one. It's
Hell
just
yeah.
for put in a frame. Or
Oh,
something
I got you. Yeah, like
right?
a physical. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but I do novelty items as well too. So, my color is a fusion magenta.
Okay.
So I was in Hawaii and I created that color for it. But yeah, I designed clothes and I just mentioned.
Yeah, so
all
you're
my
more
shit.
like a Renaissance man type. I mean, doing different things like that.
Yeah,
In the sense of creating, Or,
I'm a creator, man. I cannot like go to sleep properly without like writing something down.
yeah,
creating
feeling
something.
accomplished in some sense.
Yeah, I'm creating, so hopefully soon you'll be seeing my Instagram. If you guys, I'll keep you guys posted to follow that page, my Escotoba and Resort.
Okay.
It's an esports bar, right? It's gonna be opening up in Texas, and that's gonna be my esports kingdom right there,
Oh,
right?
shit.
Escotoba is Japanese for esports bar.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I
it's
just
catchy too, like
I
just
just
in the name. So.
call it so. It's gonna be dope. It's the Japanese capsule hotel. That's basically what it is.
So can you just explain? Because I mean, me personally, and maybe a few other people that might be listening, what would be an esports bar? You go to, is it like a place
Yes.
that you just go to
Play games?
get down and then drink, or what?
Yeah, just like that.
Okay.
So it's a place. It's an internet cafe. right? So on some days we're gonna host esports tournaments. So there's gonna be, let's see,
Dude, I could see.
League of Legends,
Okay, yeah.
right? And we'll have our announcers, and they'll be announcing it on whatever platform that we announce it on, and that's it. Now, the thing about this place is it's going to be you and your team can now stay here,
Oh, okay, yeah.
right, in our Japanese capsules, right? Eat Japanese food.
Oh shit! Yeah, the resort part of it, the stay-in part. Oh, nice.
I'll take a bath in a Japanese bathhouse.
Oh,
Have an
wow.
authentic male and female one, and it's a really ambitious project. All right, the paperwork's already filled out. I already own it.
Oh, wow.
I own it through paperwork and
Man.
through legally. I own Escotoba and Resort. That's my baby.
Yeah.
And right now, it's just so you'll be seeing Escotoba Mobile.
Whoa.
So
Whoa.
I will be going to different venues here, and setting up esports tournaments.
Oh,
nice.
like a
Hell yeah.
what do they call those? Like a pop-up bar, a pop-up
Yep.
esports bar. That
Yep.
would be sick. That's a good
that's
idea,
pretty dope.
man.
Yeah. So
I feel like a lot of people be into that kind of shit too.
Oh, dude.
Oh yeah, especially the grand prize is going to be $1,500.
Oh,
So
yeah.
the winner gets $1,500. That's going to open your eyes.
Right,
Oh
right.
shit, let me get that $1,500.
Yeah, exactly.
Fucking right. Yeah, let me get that shit. So I mean, I always try to keep something, right? Always got to keep on creating. You know, just like you guys in this podcast. You know what I'm saying? You guys created a platform for yourself and for the Quad Cities. This is pretty dope. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
So I can't.
And only because of artists like yourself that are willing to come on and talk about their craft.
Right,
you know?
right.
Hell yeah, man. I tell you, man. I talk about a lot of shit, like, especially in my music. Like, I was like, to get off a tangent, I was like super satanic on like some of my older music.
Nice.
Really?
Like, I
want to crack into some of that.
Yeah, I
dude.
like that. Yeah, that sounds
I want to
good.
listen to that.
It's somewhere, man. It's you just gotta find it. It's like,
I like this. I mean, because I've only heard like the bare minimum, like whatever little clips that I hear from the posts that you make. But the FUB, I can't wait for. And you said you got a couple other things in the works too.
yes. So I got Anime and Late Nights. That's a concept EP. That's when a guy meets a chick and asks her to come to chill and watch some anime. You
Nice,
know,
okay.
kind of like Netflix and chill.
Yeah.
But watch anime and chill, right? And then I have this Project 6 EP, right? And that's like a catalyst to my debut album, which is The Six, right? And that's more or less getting you set up of the mindset of the Six, because the Six is a state of mind, right? So therefore, if you're in the hood or whatever, or it could mean for anybody different. So me, I got it from my dad was doing a lot of bad shit in New Orleans, right? But he got his life together, and he decided to join the military. Now he's the general manager for a $1 billion company right now.
Wow.
Instead of learning from that shit, I followed in his footsteps and did it worse, right? And like I followed in his footsteps. I followed in that state of mind because of the conditions that I grew up in. See, I didn't leave.
Yeah.
Right. I stayed right there, and I feel like everybody has a six state of mind.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
So the 6 is my own purgatory, my own hell. Right. So song Ignorant Shit that you guys heard. Right. That song it's supposed to symbolize when I started getting on drugs. I started getting in gangs. It's ignorance personified.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why I was saying a lot of ignorant fucking shit. Like I said, I work with music sonically.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I write what the song's supposed to be about instead of rapping about the topic.
I like that. Yeah.
And that's where six is gonna be. It's 6IXX.
Yeah, I was wondering what the title was in reference to. That's
Yeah. It's a six.
awesome.
It's a sixth state of mind. And then after that, you know, I got this project. I think
you told me
was
about,
talking about it.
I didn't know if you wanted to say anything about it.
Yeah, it was. It's this. I'm a conspiracy theorist, right?
Yeah.
When he told me this, I was like, what he told it was about. I was like, "You fucking kidding me, dude? This sounds crazy."
Yeah,
man. Like,
it's fucking
I
crazy.
didn't expect it. It was out of left field.
But I love conspiracy theories. I was watching Coast to Coast. Well, listening to Coast to Coast. Like a few years back, maybe 8 to 9 years ago. And then I got the book. But I was listening to this guy tell a story about this doctor named Dr. Mary, right? And Dr. Mary, she was around in the 1960s, 1950s. She flew from Chicago to New Orleans, right? And she was a doctor, you know, and they were pretty much, there was a race between the Chicago medical and the New Orleans medical to the race to cure polio. Right? So what we did was, because we had Dr. Oshner, who now you can be born at his hospital, Dr. Oshner's hospital. He worked for Tulane University, at Tulane Hospital in New Orleans. He and his team, with this newly recruited Dr. Mary, decided to take these bacteria from these monkeys, these virus from these monkeys, right? They had like tumors on them, and they scraped that shit off, right? And they developed this thing called a cancer. Now I'm paraphrasing, shortening it.
Yeah. I got you.
And they and he developed something called a cancer-causing virus, which is unheard of. There is no such thing as a cancer-causing virus, right? And this was the time that the JFK assassination also went into play, and the Cuban Missile Crisis. So this cancer-causing virus was later on developed as AIDS, HIV, right?
Wow.
And also, you know, one of the they were trying to kill Fidel Castro around that time, assassinate him. But so they basically created HIV and AIDS, the starter for that shit. But how it happened was Dr. Oshner. Well, how we as in New Orleans, we won the race at first because Dr. Oshner used his own grandkids to inject. They had polio, inject them with the cure, and they died like 2 or 3 weeks later. So if you ever go to the Oshner Hospital, you see him and his grandkids.
Whoa.
But it got so bad, and it got so much like, holy shit, this could be a fucking weapon. We can use this shit. Because if you notice, there wasn't really too many cases of HIV/AIDS.
Right.
After that, that shit is a fucking epidemic. You feel me? So after that, they found Dr. Mary in her house, burnt to a fucking crisp. But the thing is, it's like she was like right there by that floor, like right here on the floor, in the middle of the floor. The floor wasn't singed.
Whoa.
Yeah, the floor wasn't singed. There was no way that you could burn like that without having the floor singed.
Right. Or like the roof above it.
Yeah, nothing.
Darkened, yeah.
So how she died was a complete fucking mystery. So what I'm playing as a new doctor who wanted to help out his community, and he's doing an internship at Tulane.
Okay.
Right. So as a black man, I'm not really wanted there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reduced to janitorial details and shit like that.
All right.
While still studying and maintaining. But I am that guy that watches all that shit. Now my part is, it may be insignificant.
All right.
It might not be. It might be. I might be playing a good part.
Okay.
But the doctor part, he watches everything that goes on. There's a room right now in Tulane that nobody can get into, even to this day. They will not allow anybody into that room.
Really?
Yeah, and that's where they did all of the experiments, and that room is still open.
Well, that's crazy because this theory and you know what that story you just told me is rooted in, you said, New Orleans.
Yeah, if you read this book called Dr. Mary's Monkeys,
Okay.
it's an amazing book. Now, mind you, I'm a conspiracy theorist. I don't know if it's true or not, but that shit sounds fucking true.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever, you know what I'm saying? It sounds fucking true.
That would be crazy to hear you, because I don't think I've heard you do, or I haven't heard any of your concept type things.
Well, yeah.
In regards to a full project yet, but
yeah. So I made my first concept record before we get back into it's a thing called The Network.
okay.
If you ever saw this movie in I think it came out in 1978, 1979, called The Network.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, The Network. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So I
movie.
made my first project ever. I made a concept record called The Network, and it was about the system, and it came out January 1st, 2012. Right,
Oh, shit.
the end of the world.
Yeah, I remember.
And like
the shift.
Yeah, and the whole concept was the network, social media, the media.
Yeah.
You know, the people perception. You know, people networking through word of mouth, right? Whether it could be a good thing or a bad thing. And that's what the network was about. So that was my first one.
Nice.
So
That's
I'm glad you saw the movie. It was pretty dope.
Yeah.
The way you described it sounded like a movie.
Yeah.
Is that available online? Because I couldn't find that.
I had it on tweetmymixtape.com.
Okay.
When tweetmymixtape.com was a thing, I am trying my hardest because tweetmymixtape.com isn't up and running anymore. So I really want to hear that project. I haven't heard that project since because I think Tweet My Mixtape stopped in 2013, and I had a disc.
Okay.
I really want to find that shit, but I don't know how.
Yeah.
So I'm talking to a couple of hacker buddies who knows how to just find shit. If they could find it, I will re-release it. But I can't even tell you a single song on there.
Right, yeah. No,
It's
I
a
can hear
dope.
you.
I just know this is the first project that I engineered myself, and I made 2 or 3 beats on there.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice. Yeah.
that's so
So
dope.
DIYing it for sure, you know.
Yeah, man, had no choice. I would love to get that shit. Yeah, but network, it's out there. If you guys can find it,
Let them know.
Yeah,
Let 'em
send it
know.
this way.
yeah.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man, conspiracy theories is my thing. I base a lot of my projects loosely based on real story, my real story, and conspiracy theories.
Yeah. Do you find yourself working on multiple things at once? Like maybe starting something, maybe halfway through that project, you start working on another project, and then now you got maybe you're juggling, not necessarily juggling in a like it's hard to handle way, but like
Oh, it's hard to handle.
yeah,
It's hard to handle.
with everyday life plus that, you know.
So I've been working on 6, the album, my debut album, since 2017.
Okay.
I keep making songs, and I know for sure that I got 3 songs. I had 8,
Yeah.
but now and I had 8 songs 3 different times, right?
Wow. Yeah.
So, but I know it will always go back down to those 3. It's kind of
So it's
like
like your baby.
yeah, and it's kind of like my skill set isn't ready for that right now. Right. So I go to anime in late nights, or I go to FUB. FUB, I wrote and recorded that in 2 days.
No way.
Yeah.
And with King Supreme.
Yep.
Nice. Yes.
I wrote and recorded it in 2 days, and my skill set now I'm able to make a song for 6. And mind you, I still got 7 that I'm creating. Because there's
Right.
another one that calls 7, right? That's, you know, it's not as depressing as 6, but, you know, it's about what happened from after the drug usage and all that shit all the way up until now.
Nice.
You know, but I'm a lot more happier, a lot
Right.
less suicidal.
Yeah.
And then I still have this untitled
Yeah.
conspiracy theory project that I'm working on.
Yeah, what he was telling me about it, I was kind of like,
I've been working that shit for
What?
8 years too.
8 years?
8 years.
Wow, dude.
Yeah, I write some shit, then I go back. You know, it's like a movie.
Yeah.
But my skill set, my skill set isn't ready for. Well, my skill set can't handle the songs right now.
Yeah, no, I hear you, dude.
Yeah, so
and it's weird to be able to envision that, like the project or a project,
yeah,
but also be like, be self-aware enough to be like, yeah, it's
I'm not equipped.
yet. I don't want to ruin it. I don't want
Right.
to taint it with something
Right.
that's not ready for it.
because I'm playing around with the vocals right now. Let's try to be a little bit more, you know, melodic. So it's tough, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
yeah.
once I get that new skill set, then maybe I can make some additional songs.
Yeah.
And then once myself and King Supreme get more equipment and we can play with different sounds, all right, now we got a different one. You
Right.
know, I'm also working with Jordan XL as well too.
Okay. Nice. Yeah.
Because mind you, that project can be all like jazz and 1960s
nice.
music and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it sounds like it's
That'd
ever
be sick.
growing, ever expanding. Like
Yeah, it's gonna be Bayou music. Bayou music got a lot of banjos and
Nice.
and you know harmonicas in it. So that's a certain sound within itself. And how I want it recorded, yes, it's like a dream, but I want to record it the same way they did it in the 1960s. So I want that old equipment.
oh right, yeah.
If I can record in that old
They
equipment,
go to Future Apple Tree Studio. They do
Yeah,
all
bunch of
analog
analog
shit.
yeah,
stuff.
yeah. I want it to be super analog, and I want to be able to hear the pop.
Right, yeah, I got you.
Right,
Yeah.
I want to hear the pop, and I'm going to sell it in fucking in tapes because tapes are a little old.
Oh yeah.
But the records, I'm gonna sell it in
Get some
records.
vinyl.
Nice.
Yeah, records and vinyls, and of course it's gonna be digitally, of course.
Oh, yeah,
but you know it's gonna be sold in vinyls.
Yeah, I mean that.
Nice.
8
yeah, I like
tracks.
that novelty.
8
of it,
tracks.
too.
Bring that
8
back.
tracks.
Yeah,
That's it,
I'm
yeah.
doing
Christ.
8 tracks. I want all those are novelty items,
Right.
right?
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna be dope, man. Yeah, I think when I do, I'm gonna do like 2 more FUBs.
Oh, like volumes?
Yeah, and
Okay,
then
yeah.
once I finish that, I think I'm gonna put that one in the vinyl set.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Right? Yeah, and release that to the world.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll be
nice.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you and King Supreme started getting on some stuff, man. So I seem to, me personally, like when me and Aubrey got on a track together and King Supreme recorded and made the beat, and after that I was like, oh wow, I felt refreshed being able to work, because I almost feel like I haven't been living around here for the past, me and Cody usually just stay to ourselves. This past year and a half, a year to year and a half, we've been starting to like kind of branch out and try to reach out and connect with other artists, and it is refreshing. It's like a veil's been lifted. I mean, you among a bunch of other artists, seeing you guys around here.
Yeah, man, we got to get in the lab too.
Oh yeah,
So,
I was telling Aubrey last night. I'm like, dude, yeah,
they're
it's
gonna
gotta
have a sit down, man, and
For sure.
and like really like crank out some stuff. Like, 'cause I just want to sit because I did the cook up.
Yeah.
And I cranked out a song. Like,
Shout out to Josh Graves.
oh yeah, shout out to him, man.
Nice Studios.
Hey man, and that's why I'm saying the Quad Cities just show so much love. It's mad love too. Like, the motherfuckers don't even know me personally, right?
Right.
So it's like I'm super humbled by that, and I'll do whatever it takes to maintain a relationship and build it. But like you just can't find people who are this willing and this open to a motherfucker who's not even from here.
Right. Yeah.
And I think it goes to, of course, my artistry, because I don't think if I was whack, I don't think y'all would be fucking with me.
Right.
But like at the same time, it's just that you guys are just that inviting, and I just think that's dope. And I just think it speaks volumes on the type of music or the type of place that you guys in the Quad Cities are turning into. Because I heard some shit about here, right? Like how they're not really open to music. Everything's, clicked up. And,
right.
And
I've seen that too,
Yeah. But now that I'm here, and I've been invited to a lot of these things, like these venues, and I start seeing different people, and I'm like, wow, this place is not like how people were saying. This is super diverse.
I think there's been a lot of growth too recent years.
Yeah, it definitely has been some growth. Because like, it seems like the running theme I see within the people, the mutual people we all know, and actually fuck with is respect and like a longing for somebody that's genuine. Whatever you're doing, really, as long as you're doing it genuinely,
right? As
an artist or whatever it is.
Yeah, like
it's like people really gravitate towards that around here.
Hell yeah.
I'm sure a lot of other places, of course, but
yeah, like I noticed like the barriers between like the different genres and like cliques in that sense have been like breaking down. Basically, there's been more bridge between that, bringing the whole community,
together,
the art and music community as a whole together more and bringing it up. So that's what it feels like.
Dope, man. Like I wish my city would be that involved, and I love my city, right? But I can't really go back there.
Yeah.
Not like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I love it, but I have to, have my face, or not even have my face, but just get in and get out wherever I need to get at, because, it's like, okay, you're coming here. I know you from here, but you're better than me, so I got to get you out the way. And instead of working with me to get me out the way, so we can get, if you work with me and get me out the way, you only get me out the way because we're going up together.
Right.
So you're getting me, you're turning me into us, right? But where we at right now, we're still at the I'm gonna hurt you stage. Mm-hmm. So it's very hard for me to do, or I'm gonna take advantage of you because you don't know anything about this place, type of thing. Right. So it's like, but we're learning, right? Yeah. We'll figure it out. But yeah, man, shout out to the Quad Cities, man.
Hell yeah.
All right. We're definitely glad. I know plenty of people that's glad to have you around here playing shows and shit, man.
Heck yeah, man. I got a lot more left, man. I got a lot of videos to do, a lot of short films.
Yep. I want to see some more Jabez visuals, man, for sure.
And I actually took down a lot of visuals myself.
I was wondering, dude. I was like, I know, I've seen you play like 3 to 4 times already. I'm like, I know he's got to have more than this in his catalog.
Yeah, I got a lot of visuals.
I figured it was like a strategic move of some sort,
I had a project called Options. No, not Options, October, right? I took the whole October down. I had so many projects, man. But I took them down and I started recreating who I was. Yeah. Right? Once I found my voice.
Yeah.
Right? So I found my voice. So now I'm picking through songs that I know that sounds like me. Yeah. So now they can hear my unique way of making music. Mm-hmm. Right? This whole FUB is a unique process. Even the Anime and Late Nights record, like the actual Anime and Late Nights, I'm doing a little bit of singing, and it's a unique sound. Nobody heard somebody croon over anime, right? So it's definitely, you're going to get a lot of content, especially with the FUB. FUB is going to have some exclusive, like, videos, especially video images, loops for each track, and that's going to be posted uniquely and specifically for YouTube.
Okay, nice.
So if you want to see that shit, it kind of gives you a little story about what the FUB is about. There's really not a story to it. Yeah. It's just fuck everything. So you see that, and then I'm working with 100 Films, I want to say.
Okay, yeah.
And we're either gonna do We're gonna do a video, but I don't know for what yet. But it's gonna be on FUB. It's gonna be dope as fuck.
Okay, yeah, track off of FUB.
Yeah,
nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope as fuck, man. Like, I just got so many ideas, and hopefully you guys like them.
Oh hell yeah, dude. I mean, I'm rooting for you either way, because I see the artistry, I see the genuine. You know, you're going at it in a genuine way. And I didn't even know you weren't from around here when I first saw you. I was like, oh, it's just, I didn't know many artists around here anyway doing their thing. But
I traveled the world basically just rapping. Hopefully I could get in Japan. This year, next year, try to get myself, Aubrey, and King Supreme to Japan if possible.
That'd be dope.
I can see y'all just getting off the plane, rocking those fucking jackets, dude.
I would love to. there's gonna be some more jackets. I was supposed to have some merch, but I'm in the middle of moving. Yeah. So next time we meet, I have some merchandise for you guys.
Nice, for sure.
I actually had them set too. I had them set. Okay, this is what I'm gonna give.
Okay.
But I'm in the process of moving, so I apologize.
No worries.
But whenever we see each other again, I'll make sure that I have it.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever, man. Whenever you guys see me, please talk. You know,
yes.
Definitely check out Jabez Da Sorrow. If you ever get a chance to see this dude play a show, you're not gonna want to miss it. He's not just sitting in the corner of a room and rapping in the mic. I mean, he's moving around. It's like you said, it's a performance.
Yeah.
Do you have any release dates for upcoming shit right now?
For sure. For music?
Like, or any other projects right now?
Yeah, so FUB is coming out November 29th.
November 29th.
All right. So that's right after
you got the show coming up, yes.
The festival, the 27th of November.
Dude. Yeah,
go
that's
there.
Almost perfect timing.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, so, and also, just like all my shows, you know, come up and talk to me, man. Believe it or not, I always have a fucking forum after my shows. So it's kind of like, because I would talk about some anime shit. Mm-hmm. And then now we're talking about 30, 40 fucking minutes in like anime shit. Yeah. So it's like, that's why I'm working on getting a venue here, and we're going to have an anime and late nights party. Right. Ooh. And I'm going to try to get it a reoccurring thing. Right. So I'm going to eventually release my anime and late nights probably on top of the year. Mm-hmm. And we're going to have anime, you know, I want everything to be plastered in anime stuff, and it's gonna be dope.
I can see that kicking off like once a month or something, maybe two. You know.
Yeah, we're gonna have some super dope shit, like females wearing the best cosplay. You know, get this. You know, they have some super cute otaku girls.
Right.
You know, just talk about anime, be amongst each other, because there is an anime community here. I went to anime convention this summer, and it wasn't like the biggest thing, but
there's a following.
There's people there, and I felt oddly comfortable. And
dude, two of my coworkers, I work like for a security company. Two of my coworkers just love that shit. Yeah, that's all they talk about sometimes.
Yeah, man, me and my girl watches anime all the time. We were dying laughing at this one anime yesterday. It's called The Cautious Hero, and like it's super dope, man. It's like it just takes you to a place. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's not cartoons, because people just think it's just cartoons. Right. Like, what are you getting excited for cartoons? It's not just that. It's content with like, it has the ability to draw you in. Yeah. Right?
Dialogue, the story.
Story, how the music is played, how they're technical. Like, if it's a battle anime, is what the process and how they're battling. It's a whole process, man, and it drags you in, and you wondering, okay, so this guy has this disappearing ability. Okay, so how are you gonna counter that? You know, when it comes down to that, you know, and it's just fun, man. So that will be coming soon, and I will keep you guys posted on that. The anime convention, I want to do a lot bigger.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. I want to go there, and I want to see if I could do something with these guys.
Oh fuck yeah, that'd be sick. I could see that happening too.
Yeah,
hell yeah,
man. The community is is good, man, and you know, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. The women is nice. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, they think they got like zit faced girls and shit like that. No, they're pretty nice and sexy too. Like for real, man. Like anime girls.
That's
cosplaying and that shit.
It's popping off right now. Those that faction.
Hell yeah, cosplaying cute girls, man. Look, I've seen it. I've seen it. So, but yeah, man. I got that coming up. I got FUB coming up. I have FUB 2 is going to be the next project that I work on though.
Okay.
And FUB 2, this is going to be feature heavy.
Oh, nice.
But how feature heavy? It's going to be like, I want people in all different religion, sexual orientations, everybody of different ilks to come there. Like
I like that idea.
Yeah, like in my family, I'm probably like the black sheep. I'm Buddhist, right? And like, you know, everybody think like, oh, this guy worship the devil or something, because I'm not doing quick Christianity, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, it's like, it's just weird. If you're not a Christian, then what the fuck are you?
Right.
And why are you here?
It's here, it's with us or nothing.
Yeah, so, but you know, I'm gonna be rapping about that aspect. You know, I want, if somebody's, I would like to have somebody who's gay, trans, whatever the fuck you are. We're gonna say fuck you to everybody, right? And we're going to live out our dreams doing what thou wilt.
Hell yeah,
that'd be really awesome.
Crowley.
Yeah.
That's already a brand right there. You know, that's already a good. That's gonna catch on. I feel like.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hear that song.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, man. Ezra Crowd was a fucked up dude.
Oh yeah.
I don't know much about him.
A lot of pretty misunderstood too.
I mean, other than the typical stuff, just the first layer.
Yeah, the sex orgies he was having.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
He's a crazy guy.
Yeah. Like he basically made a fucking religion just to fuck.
Yeah,
basically.
no shit.
I mean, yeah, he caught a lot of fucking STDs. But
yeah.
I mean, but he was fucking out there. He would go on these like spiritual journeys and shit like that. And like he'll go to Egypt and fuck in a tomb and shit like that. Yeah, he was he was a fucking wild boy.
No shit, yeah. And that's crazy you said that, because I was just thinking about the Wild Boys with Steve-O, Chris Pontius, man. Yeah. Going to India and Egypt.
He was in the dark arts, and he didn't know what the fuck he was doing, man. Aleister Crowley, y'all need to read up on him. He's a pretty funny guy. I mean, but the one thing he did was what he wanted. Yeah. Right? Not a necessarily good guy. Right? I mean, but he did what he wanted. I mean, I could say a lot. Well, he's not a good guy, but he did what he had something good. I can say that about a lot of bad people. Yeah. Right?
And a lot of good guys don't really live as much life as, you know, people that do as they will.
I could say, and it's probably fucked up for me to say this, but you know, Hitler was a bad fucking guy.
Right.
You know, he probably did one or two things that might be good. You never fucking know. You know what I'm saying?
No comment.
You know,
he definitely did some shit.
He probably held the door open for somebody.
I got you in that sense. Yeah.
In that sense, he probably have done. Even though he's a bad fucking guy, and he needs to be burnt every burnt at the fucking stake every night with a pike in his ass. You know, he probably has some good advice for somebody somewhere, and
just like every human, basically.
Once or twice, Jeffrey Dahmer. You know, probably. You know what? I usually eat people, but I'm not gonna eat you.
He said, I have a conscience tonight. Get out. Just get out.
Listen,
Run.
Listen, man. Watch your diet. You know, go vegetarian. You know, that person probably decided to be a vegetarian and help. Out. You know, they got these people who do shit like that, man.
Oh, for sure. There's always a duality of life and every individual.
It's hard to keep that.
It's cool to show that though in your music, like you're saying. You know. you got the lighter portion and then the darker side of it, you know, of your craft and your themes within your music.
Yeah, like from what I heard, it sounds very aggressive and shit. I like that.
Yeah, it's super aggressive.
Yeah, so the FUB, I'm stoked for that one because that's the kind of shit I really get into.
I really want to show you guys like some more shit, man. But it's 5 songs, you know what I'm saying? So it's not a lot. So if it was more than 5 songs, I'll show you guys a little bit more.
Yeah, but, you don't want to give away too much. You know?
But yeah, so it's mostly right now. I'm making the music out of anger, so I'm angry all the time.
Yeah.
So even the track that I made at Graveyard Studios, that song, they had a lot of other songs, but I'm like, nah, that's too soft.
Yeah, that was at the cook-up, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Then I heard this one and I said some hella flagrant things on that shit, and it was hella aggressive, and I didn't care because I'm right now, you know, I don't care about cancel culture.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so I'm gonna say what I want, and you know, it's America. I think I can say what I want.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, so fuck it. So I'm gonna say it.
I fuck with that. I really like that.
So
that aspect. Yeah.
I don't really care what I say, man. I don't really care about getting canceled. Really, like
they can't cancel shit.
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't bother me. It, like that. Something like that doesn't bother me because like I'm rapping. First of all, I don't want to hide under that I'm an entertainer blanket.
Right.
You know?
Right.
But I want to rap about this.
Yeah.
Why can't I rap about it? You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm not gonna rap about like, you know, no.
I know what you're saying. Like, mean? I'll chop fucking bitch up and yeah.
I rap about that.
Oh, all right, I fuck with that too. Yeah.
I rap about that. I know one rhyme I said. The closest thing to heaven is my fucking house attic. And then I said I don't give a fuck about the Bible burnt to ashes.
Oh shit.
And like, you know, so I say a lot of fucked up.
I like that's some good lyrics. I like that.
Yeah. When I say that shit like years ago, but it's like, you know, I'm not gonna say anything about like children or something.
No, of course not.
That's not my thing. But
you got to do it tastefully, right?
Exactly, right. So it's like I don't really care. Like I have no problem with anybody being gay or whatever. And like that does not fucking bother me. But I'm going to rap about it. I may call somebody gay, and you might not be gay. I don't care.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to him.
Right.
Yeah. You know, he's gay. You know, because he done something that I don't like.
Right.
Which is like, fuck with me. You know, or my family, or my friends.
Yep.
So, yeah, man, I don't give a fuck about cancel culture. It's gonna be a while. If I blow up or when I blow up, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a wild time. You know, because I'm telling you, man.
Yeah, I can just imagine the content you'd be putting out, man.
Oh, it'd be content left and right, and then I'm just gonna disappear.
Yeah.
I'm going to Hawaii, man.
Oh, I thought you were about to say, and the government's gonna fucking take me out.
Fuck no, I'm going to Hawaii.
Yeah,
I already got my life planned out for me, man.
Nice,
like,
you going back to Hawaii?
I'm gonna go back to Hawaii,
nice,
and just fucking just chill, get a beach house.
If we're still in contact, man, then come visit, dude.
Come on through.
Oh,
like,
yeah, man.
I'm gonna have a very structured life where I'm gonna go to the gym in the morning, meditate.
You're gonna be on some rock, like The Rock. You ever follow him on Instagram?
Oh yeah.
I mean, he's got an ass. Every Sunday is his cheat meal. He's got a plate full of cookies. And
Every Saturday is my cheat day, so I work out 3 hours a day. I work out I wake up at 4:30. Wake up from 5. I work out from 5 o'clock to 8:30. Take a shower, and then I go to work and I eat breakfast at 9. And then that's my first meal, right? And then I eat like maybe 4 times a day.
Okay. Yeah.
And then on Saturday is my cheat day, and I love like wings and shit.
Oh, dude, yeah, that's my favorite food. Is wings
up.
Yeah.
Right, so it's like wings and beer.
Yeah.
I will fuck some beer up, man.
That's why you said. That's why you're like, oh, I drink on the weekend, so I offered some beer.
Yeah, I would love to. It's itching me right now.
No,
but,
I got you. I
drink a lot of water and I drink a lot of
green tea.
Green tea, man.
Yep.
So, but yeah, man, I got my life. I plan on driving my little motorcycle. Me and my wife go to fucking drink coffee.
Heck yeah, dude. That sounds perfect, man.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so and that'll be like my day, and then I'll take up cooking or something, culinary arts.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this guy doing? This is at the top of his fucking life. He needs at a community college learn how to fucking cook.
No, I'm always into like learning new skills. You know, it's like fun shit.
It's a sign that you're. I mean, and it seems like just from talking to you tonight, it seems like just from talking to you, you've got plans, and you've had plans. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like they're continuing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not like you. I mean, you're continuing with them.
Yeah, it seems like you're in a good mindset to pursue that shit.
Yeah, and I wasn't a couple of months ago.
Oh,
but
it is in waves, I guess.
Yeah, but the plan, I have a plan, and like, you know, and it's probably might be the only time that I say it. My plan is to do 6, 7. The you know, conspiracy theorist joint, and then, you know, 6 and 7. You know, 67, and I'm done. So and that concept album, I'm gonna try to put it to everything. Yeah, I'm trying to put it in Grammys. I'm gonna try to put it in fucking Oscars. Billboard. I'm trying to do all that shit. That'll be like a magnum opus. Well, not my magnum opus, but 6 and 7 is gonna be my magnum opus. I don't know what that's gonna sound like, but I know I have that title.
Yeah.
And then once I do those 3 tracks, then I mean do those 3 albums, but those 4 in total, I'm done.
Okay.
Right. Yeah, you know, I'm done with music, and I'll get by that time my kids be old enough to take over my businesses and shit, and me and my wife is just gonna only my friends
on the coffees.
Only my friends is gonna know. Well, I mean, you can still contact me on Facebook. I'm gonna fucking answer you, right?
Yeah.
But I'm not doing any tours. I don't need any music.
See, I feel like that might even add like more of a I don't know, more heat and more fire to the passion of whatever you do and are creating.
Because I got an end game. I want to live an uber introverted life.
Yeah.
And my wife is okay with that. She is fucking okay with that, right?
That's perfect, yeah.
So she wants, all right, fair enough. All right, we'll make the money. We'll have this badass house. The kids can come see us, you know, with or without this music shit, though.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. I'll be retired from my job at 42 years old.
You're not, and that's
still young.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've put away enough money, got enough businesses to where I can do that regardless, but I want to do it this way. Yeah. With the music.
Definitely.
And so, yeah, there is a lot of passion because you see the end game, right? So I tell everybody, whatever the fuck you're doing, think about the end game, especially with this analogy here, right? So I go to the gym a fucking lot, and there are some days I don't want to fucking go. The day that you don't want to fucking go to the gym is the day you are going to gain the most.
Yeah,
that's almost a guarantee. I was supposed to quit rapping this year, but made F you fucking be.
Yeah.
Right? And started getting people starting to recognize me a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? But like, I kept going, and now this is what's taking place. And I started, when you're tired, you don't feel like going to the studio, you don't feel like going do a podcast or anything like that, just go. Because that might be the day that somebody important listens to your shit when you release it.
That's
right?
a great analogy.
That'll be good fucking content. Like, oh shit, let me call these motherfuckers.
Right.
Right. So yeah, man, don't ever quit and have a fucking end game. I got my end game, and I'm out the. And I perform like I got a fucking end game.
Oh,
like
for
this,
sure, yeah, dude.
Like, damn, boy, this nigga look like he about to die. Feel me? Like I perform every day. Every time I get on stage, even when I start doing tours, I'm going to, of course, there's a workout regimen and there's to perform at a high level, but I perform like I'm on death row. every time I perform, right? You gotta perform. You gotta, when you out and you're doing something, when you're rapping, I rap like this could be my last song. So when they release this shit, you're gonna hear pain, you're gonna hear emotion, you're gonna hear happiness, you're gonna hear all this shit.
Damn,
right?
Dude.
So I perform like that. So if you capture it on, that's the day you capture it on a video, you're gonna see Jabaz's last performance.
Right.
And look at this guy, he performs like he about to fucking go. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, perform like that, man. I perform like that because I have an end game. My end game is getting the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I know. You know, I wanna be smoking. Like I'm be high. I'm gonna grow my dreads out.
Just kicking it, island life.
Yeah, I'm gonna start smoking once my end game is done. Like while I'm rapping, I'm not like if I make it on this music shit.
Yeah.
Or when I make it, I'm not smoking. I probably won't even drink anymore until my end game.
Yeah.
It give me something to look forward to. Like,
Dude, that's awesome.
I'm gonna smoke.
I
I'm
respect
gonna
the
get
shit
so
out of that.
fucking high. I'm gonna, when I do start smoking.
He's gonna fucking. Where's the best?
I'm fucking high.
He's
shit. I just want to fucking.
He's just on the beach.
Go to the gym and later on that day just get high and shit and go to sleep with like I don't fucking.
Oh, you probably get some great fucking sleep.
Yeah, especially on fucking Saturdays, man. Just get high and eat chicken wings.
Oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna do that as soon as you leave tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some fucking wings.
At the gym, I mean at the fucking on my fucking cheat day is get high and eat wings all day. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys for letting me in.
Thanks for coming on.
Dude, we appreciate it. We're just, if not more appreciative for you coming on, man.
Yeah,
Talk
man.
about your craft.
And after this, man, if you guys want to, I could show you guys another song.
Oh, you did. I'll hook up to my Bluetooth.
You get an intro song to FUB. It's gonna be pretty dope. But I'm sorry, you guys in podcast world, you can't listen.
Coming soon.
Not yet.
But it's gonna be dope though.
Look out. Go search Jabez Da Sorrow. It's JABEZDASORROW. Correct.
Hey, it sounds just like how it's spelled.
Yep.
I know you said something earlier. What should they hit you up on, like Instagram and shit, and possibly Twitter if they want?
Yeah. But by the same name.
All that shit.
See,
SoundCloud.
Here's the crazy thing about it. Jabez Da Sorrow.
It's not taken by anybody, but this dude.
It's not taken by anybody, man.
That's
like,
perfect, dude.
It's not that. I got a Reverb Nation account. It's Jabez Da Sorrow.
And we'll connect all your links as well too.
Yeah, you can also get me on and check this out. Check this pun. It's Jabaz the Booking at gmail.com. If you guys want to book me. Jabaz the Booking.
Nice.
Book me. You probably, no matter how much you give, you about to sit at the house after that show and say, God damn it, this is the best $100 I paid this motherfucker. I spent good money paying for this motherfucker. I felt I am every bit worth it, and the money is going, of course, to my boy King Supreme, so he can build his music shit. Because the more he builds, the more skill sets that I have, the more assets that I have to help him create, to help me create.
Oh yeah, it's like a symbiotic, almost like symbiosis.
Because regardless, the money's coming for me, right? The same thing for him. The money's coming, right? So right now, I just want to get the equipment for him, get the equipment for me, because I am trying to get a cordless mic.
Okay, yeah.
And
you do a lot. You move around.
I move around too fucking much, and trust me, I will be moving around a lot more.
Yeah.
If you let me. So the fact that if you see a cord, it's not gonna be an off night, because I truly seldom have off nights. It's not gonna be what I wanted, so I'm gonna be a little pissed when I get up, because I move around extremely too much. But yeah, man, pay for the shows, pay for it, or not even pay for it. Should stream FUB a billion times. All this is going right back into what we're doing. I don't know if we're doing independent. I kind of don't want to. But I want to build enough catalog to partner up with somebody. I think that's the best way to go. Independent to tricky road. From my experience, because I have an independent label myself.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. It's called Dream Regime.
Yeah, I was gonna ask about that.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't sure. I followed or subscribed on YouTube.
Yeah.
But
yeah. That's my independent label, but I have to do everything.
Right. Yeah.
Mind you, I'm by myself.
So that's everything that's posted to that is you.
Yeah.
Okay. So like I like the page on Facebook, and that's you're running the page. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And
I thought maybe it was like a group or something.
But the thing is, I'm so tired.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There's so much shit, so I keep forgetting to upload that. So I am looking for assistance. If you become my assistant, you know, it's gonna be a good experience because you're not gonna be only assistant to Jabez Da Sorrow, but I'm just basically putting the now hiring signs up.
Right.
Yeah, we gotta get some people in here.
Yeah, that little bubble at the bottom of your screen.
Send your resumes to the email address.
Yep. Yeah, Jabez, the booking. Right. I'll post it in the comment section.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Whenever you guys put it out, but yeah, I need an assistant, man.
Yeah, I mean,
just too much
with
shit.
all the stuff you got your like hands in right now, it seems like you probably got a lot on your plate.
I don't need a manager, but I need an assistant. No. Right? I get somebody to help me post that shit. Everything is fine, but yeah, I believe that's it, man. I could talk for hours because we haven't even gotten into.
Haven't scratched the shirt. Well, I plan on having you back on eventually.
Yeah, because you guys have me on a Saturday. If you have me on a Saturday,
we definitely got a plan for that because I get more comfortable when other people are kind of partaking.
But like if you have me on a Saturday, I'll just let you know, like, you know, screen your, you know, I don't know how. I'm going to have to back catalog you guys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To see how far down this rabbit hole that y'all ready to get down to.
Oh, right.
Right? Because like I'm PG-13 right now.
Oh, no,
you know
yeah, like
so I get deep down into the rabbit hole shit just by talking about regular shit.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Or just talking about non-regular shit like conspiracy theories, just fucking like shit that's really interesting to me, which is a lot of dark shit. Like I'm super dark, my girl's super dark too. I'm surprised we're not fucking
you guys are
cut
like
goats and shit.
I was about to say you guys but like, farm animals just
yeah I'm surprised, but like we like the super dark stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, if you wanna get me on, make sure you put the ratings in May, because I wanna.
Oh, they're all explicit.
Okay.
MA.
Yeah.
Every single.
There ain't no barring on speech here.
Nah, fuck that.
Yeah, because I need, like, you know, I want to get into some. I really would like to sit down and talk to like a bunch of people, like, you know, Bohemian Grove.
Yep.
And the fucking shit.
We're definitely gonna do this.
We're gonna make
that type of a podcast
the
too.
Denver, Colorado.
Yep.
Shit, the fucking Colorado airport shit. Like that shit. I want to, you know, Mothman projects. Like
shit, dude.
Just fucking all that shit. Skinwalker Ranch. Like just fucking false flags and shit like that. Like yeah, man. I want to definitely next time come have a couple of drinks.
Yeah, very nice.
Yeah.
I'll bring my Japanese whiskey.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And we'll definitely drink. But, you know, thank you guys.
Hey.
Yeah. You heard it here first. We're going down the rabbit hole next time.
Yes, sir. Jabez Da Sorrow. You gotta check them out all platforms. And if you see a show popping up, go to that. Go to the show. Go to the show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
And be on the lookout.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, thanks again, man.
Peace out.
Yeah.